Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Charlotte 49ers. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Rutledge. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air, it's Harrell. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the ground, it's Middleton. There's a little room there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Pulls it on the option. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Inside, it's Hayden. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
In traffic, it's Tipton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Working the ground game.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Powers inside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Makes the grab in their space. He's at the... and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hits the hole, it's Middleton.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, fires downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hayden. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before. Player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the RPO, got it. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd and long here. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Still looking to his right. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That's how you earn your first down the hard way. Really good job by the QB dropping back to pass, scrambling, getting the first down, but taking a big shot at the end.
Run in the red zone, it's Hayden. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our...
He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Out wide left, it's Hayden. He gets it in! Touchdown, Memphis! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Rutledge. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for space, it's Middleton. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll run it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keeps it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Middleton. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. He's got the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
On the run, it's Middleton. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's changing the play. Second down to the air. Left side is Barnes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback keeps it. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
214 close. 214 close.
Driving forward, it's Middleton. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Snap in the shotgun. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Niners! A great catch and run for 6. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting and come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Running inside, it's Hayden. There he goes.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. There's some room. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
Motion from the wideout. Out wide right, it's Brown. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
From the gun, it's Hayden. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sets his feet. It's Nolan. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Fires to the wideout, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. Here comes Memphis on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Lets it fly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I think we're getting an idea of how good he can be. Like, this tight end has 5 catches already. We're still in the first half, but finding a way to get open, different parts of the field, reading zone, beating man coverage. This guy's been a matchup problem.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Needs it here on 4th down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got a lot of room to the right. Running inside the 20. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6 if you're on offense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Georgia in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Caught. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Hayden. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking for the edge. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Unloads it left. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
The 49ers want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Harrell. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Turns up, it's Hayden. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Past the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll run it. It's Hayden. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward working through his progressions.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rutledge. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
886 bouncing. 886 bouncing.
The give on 4th.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness. This offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. On the move, it's Hayden. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And they did tack on the extra point. From deep, it's Rutledge. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Ready?
Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The fake wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Looking left. And it's incomplete on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Boston. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, gonna throw it. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the 49ers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quick give. It's Carter. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. On the run, it's Covey. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Carter. Breaks into the open. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Defense all over him.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but...
And he's in! Touchdown, Tigers! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly...
Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The 49ers will hustle to the line. On the move. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Still looking. Looking down the left side. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can... fumble is the guy who dropped it. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Maybe some room here. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. In the red area, it's Carter. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He'll try to do it himself. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. Enough to move the chains. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Rush right in his face. Left side, it's Boston. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. They're all over him. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's